what about your plants outside? Well, did you know that it is going to be, I think there's a freeze warning tonight, and ice cold weather does not go well when it comes to keeping your landscape or garden alive. And this is why Greg Peterson, who is also known as the lazy farmer, is what he calls himself, but he's with Urban Farms, and he's going to give us some advice on how to keep our garden nice and warm. So why our landscapes will not get destroyed. So Greg, thanks for joining us.
Absolutely.
So with tonight being a freeze warning, what are some things that we need to do?
Well, the easiest thing to do is you just cover your plants. Anything tropical, hibiscus, anything that looks frost sensitive, it probably is.
Okay, so
it's just that simple.
Okay, well,
just
someone told me that, like, if you have a garden and you have, like, fruit in your garden, like, for example,
tomatoes, peppers,
tomatoes.
Yeah, those are all going to freeze tonight.
Okay, so
if they didn't last night.
Okay, got it.
So yeah, you definitely want to cover them up. Easy thing to do with them, if you have plastic, you just put a plastic dome over it. And one of the things that I actually use are these 7-day candles.
Okay, well, I'm worried about these candles because,
it is fire. You have to be responsible for it. But if you put it in the middle, and light it, it's going to burn for a couple of days.
Hours and hours. Okay.
Yeah, and that puts off enough heat to keep it warm enough in there to keep your plants from freezing.
Okay.
Now, this is extreme.
Okay, but the simplest way is basically grabbing some old sheets and covering up your
plant, just like this.
Your plants that need to be covered up.
Right. And you'll notice, the wind is blowing right now, so what we would need to do with this is we need to weigh it down with rocks. So you want to hold it down. A wind will blow it off. The wind blows it off, then you're frozen.
So at the edge of the plant, you want to put rocks down right
Exactly.
there. Now, do you want to make sure that the whole entire plant is covered up?
Exactly. You want to cover the whole thing. The old bed sheets that have the fitted sheets.
Yes, the fitted sheets are
ideal. They just go right around them.
Okay.
Make sure you notice that we've got some area over there that's not quite covered. We definitely want to cover that.
Okay.
Now, this is not a frost-sensitive plant, but I wanted to show people,
an example of what you want to do.
Exactly. The other thing you can use is just freeze cloth. Okay. Most nurseries have it. It's very inexpensive. I got this from Baker Nursery today. It's 10 feet wide and 6 feet long.
How much it cost?
It's like $4, $4 or $5. So inexpensive.
Okay.
And you definitely don't want to. See, there we go. We got a little wind blowing here.
Yes, but this is actually perfect because it's got the fitted sheet. Now,
exactly.
Are either of these two better?
Probably not better or worse.
Okay.
Go where you can get it least expensive.
Okay.
If you have to buy something, I'd buy this. I wouldn't buy sheets to do this with.
Okay.
Go to the garage sale, one of your thrift stores, find sheets that way.
Okay, one more real quick question.
Yes.
During this time, it's very cold right now.
Yes.
Should we continue to be watering our plants?
Absolutely. You want to water your plants.
Okay.
A dry plant will freeze faster than one that's been watered.
Okay, got
it. So
definitely
definitely water your plants, and you should be good to go.
Right, so we can stay nice and warm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, also, the cucumber, yes. Well, there's a cucumber, my producer, Quita, she didn't cover it.
Right.
And it's not doing very well.
No, it froze, probably.
Yeah.
If you have any fruits on any of these, tomatoes, cucumbers, eggplants, peppers, you want to probably pick those.
Okay, one other thing really quick. So let's say, for example, like my producer did, and she forgot to cover them. Is it going to be, is it too late? Do you think she might be able to recover it?
Definitely. I had some peppers freeze in the yard this morning, I noticed, and I'll just cut them back.
Okay.
After the last frost, so I'll leave that stuff on now for a couple of months, and then keep them covered.
Well, some good advice, Greg.
Thank you.
And also, by the way, it's going to be so cold, so make sure to bring your pets inside tonight so they can stay warm. Connie.
All right, some good advice. Thanks, Daff.